Inhale deep for the funky free flow Friday. Flow. Namaste. Most welcome. Okay, let's get the breath. Tongue up, breathe deep for a moment, please. One, two, three. Now Dishodhana, pointer, first and middle finger close. Ring finger and small finger to the left side, nose, and thumb to the right side. Open the left, inhale. Left, inhale. Right, exhale. Right, inhale. Left, exhale. Pardon, left, inhale and kumbhaka hold. In. Exhale, 16 left. Fifteen, 16, inhale left and hold, please. Exhale right, 16. Fifteen, 16, inhale right and kumbhaka. Release the throat, open left, exhale 8, left. 7, 8, inhale left, hold. Release throat, exhale right 8 times. 7, 8, inhale right and hold kumbhaka, prana kumbhaka. Exhale left, 4. 4, inhale left, hold. Exhale right, 4. 3, 4, inhale right, hold. Exhale left, 2. Inhale left, hold please. Exhale right, 2. Inhale right, hold. Alternate nostril breathing, left, right. 23, 24, 25. Continue, hands down. 22, 23, 24, 25. Tongue up, breathe deep, equal force. Hold to the top if you can, Prana Kumbhaka. Exhale, Yoga Mudra, Yin Yang. Exhale, empty out. Three, 4, 5. Inhale, rise up and hold, please. 4, 5. Exhale, empty out. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, rise up. Inhale, exhale. Exhale, close the navel ribs in a little. Inhale, lift your chest, expand the back body, base to top thigh. And repeat this time, try to keep your chest high, shoulder blades back, and tall spine when you empty the navel. S sound helps a lot to stay tall. Inhale, fill up the back side body. Just 2 more. Exhale, navel back slowly. This time, inhaling, navel firm. 8. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe freely. Slowly begin to diamond your feet and feel the hip focus flow. I notice a few of us, including myself, have some hip challenges. So maybe a little hip focus today, if that's okay. But reach through, catch the outer feet, and walk the seat backwards. And inhale, lift the high heart, long tail, and exhale, empty down. Hold your ground or catch and kick, extending legs, option. Elbows pull naturally down and together, and the shoulder blades drop wide. Spread your wings. Release one foot, take the other foot to cross with a deep hip stretch as you pull the shin, which I cannot do on my left soccer hip injury side. I'm still sustaining. It's getting better. But I just tell you, so if you want to go deeper, don't hold back. I'm going to roll to the cross leg seat side and fold the lunging foot back into Supta Vira, reclined hero, and let my foot rest firmly on my thigh, and then press my pelvis up to align my seat, cross leg seat bone back. You can feel that, or whatever you need to do. And just push your folded leg to upper inner thigh and lean away perhaps. And hands back and wait here if that's a lot for you. Or you can descend to your forearms if that's possible. For a breath. Anyone who wants full recline, of course, always take your safe depth level. Safety indicator is no minimal knee pain and shin stays close to the floor. Okay, I'm gonna rise up and straighten the crossed leg, like lunging first, check in with the joints and extending the leg, and then slowly straightening the folded leg. All right. Across the opposite foot over the lower front thigh and press either the floor from behind or reach through and catch the shin and pull in as you please. We always remind to flex the crossed leg ankle to activate the shin, to stabilize the knee, and engage full leg power. Keep the hands, take the hands back and wait here if that's a lot for you, or roll to your folded leg, outer hip, and fold the lunging leg back and secure your crossed foot over your thigh. And take your natural desired depth. Arms over the head will support stretching the core. Very good. Eventually, when you feel you've had your fill, excuse me, you can come up or stay down. I will slowly uncross my leg into a lunge, check in, a knee in my hip, and extend that leg. And then unfold the folded leg and start to stretch out, squeezing the front thigh. So draw the seat bones back. Feel the knees lift towards the hips and the hips turn on at the deep flexor as we pull in. Squeezing the thigh, inhale, exhale, release the back leg. Slowly bring your hands back to step up into a squat. Bring the hands forward and work your heels towards the floor as best you can, or roll an extra mat or something under your arches in front of your heels. Prayer archer option, or just hold the ground, whatever feels right. I love to press the thigh away first and go deep on the hip. Lengthening the inner line of the leg to allow it to be strong as it squeezes in. Ish. And the other side. We all know the prayer squat lifts the heart bone, lengthens the tail, supports the twists, and press the thigh away, open the hip, and set up the draw of the bow. And eventually push the earth, hands down, heels up, clasp, lock out, take your time, you've got time. And then we'll set up for a crow, or just like a downward dog plank, or like a standing squat crow prep, where you're just kind of leaning on your arms until it feels right. Deep breath. A quick reminder from taking a squat when you've had your fill of that is the knees pressing into the above the elbow back of the tricep is nice, but if you come from the prayer, the shin crosses and bases the upper arm, the pressure point is a little different on the tendon above on the tricep. So that's like crossing the back of the upper arm to the front of the lower leg, the different pressure points, a low crow. And then you can kind of squat, lean your shins into your humerus bones, your upper arm bones, and get that nice shin and upper arm pressure point. All right, just a different game. And then we walk back to dog and start walking the dog, slowly hip side to side. Go ahead and let your hip push out. Let the feeling set the pace. Take the moment to receive the maximum benefit of the stretch. Let the hip go way out to the side. Inhale, transition. Exhale, depth. As the heel presses down, the hip presses out on the same side. Now choose a side, base that heel, cross the heel with the toe, and perhaps lengthen your stance a little and hold your ground for a breath. When you're ready, you can open your Scorpio. Feel the sacrum and the hip and whatever core you can feel. And enjoy that. Then cross core one. Side plank option. I'm just going to hold my hip today. So that's where I'm at. Or you can reach forward. Take it a little deeper, long, strong side bodies. And you can drop into a very light squat. Go deep on the shoulder joint, inner blade, if you like. Start to feel the back ribs of the thoracic spine. Then press back to Ekahasta Ardha Mukha Svanasana, one-handed downward dog, maybe. Sink into that. Then plank up and change hands. And cross core two, opposite foot kicks through. And take your little sweep. Or just reach your arm to the back of your head or over your head. Eventually back around to the hip. Stand down to one-handed down dog on the second side. And both hands down, kneel down, tiger flow. X, flex forward, in, extend back, X, in, X, in, X, in, X, in, pushing back just like a down dog, but then X, flex, standing forward, inhale, squat back to dog. X, flex forward, inhale, squat back to dog. X, flex forward, inhale, squat back. X, flex, inhale, squat. X, flex, hold, set up some kind of an upward plank, press, dog, cobra variation that you like. And pull back to dog, down dog or kneeling dog, and prepare for kneeling or standing cross core one on the second side, starting with walking dog. Get the opposite heel down, cross your heel with your foot and hold your ground. When you're ready, open your second Scorpio leg. Take in what you feel through the breath in the pose. Gently step behind, press the dog, hold the plank. It's okay to cross your legs and kneel down, that's fine. It can all be done kneeling, as you know. Eventually step back to one-handed downward dog. Extra breath. And change one-handed down dog. Hands. Kick the opposite foot through. Back inner heel base. And take what you like from the pose. All can be kneeling. All good. Very good. Good hip therapy, very gentle, kneeling version. And eventually stand down to one-handed downward dog once again. Take that dip, both hands down, tiger to up dog. And flex back to long spine downwards dog. I skipped something, sorry. One more time, cross core one. If you want to take the squat, go deep into the shoulder structure, inner blade, deep joint, strong inner arm, getting the stretch, working the ribs from the lifted pelvis through the spine. Pardon, and press back. Change hands and cross through again. Just go through the motion, feel the sequence, how each movement counter poses and feels good. So we repeat it with my apology, pull back, press forward, kneeling, okay, up dog variation. Chaturanga, always welcome. We developed double chaturanga in the old school when vinyasa was emerging from Ashtanga. We would do chaturanga, up dog, chaturanga, down dog. We were just looking for more power. We call that double chaturanga vinyasa. It's nice. And then later they developed the forearm plank, forearm dog, which is so popular now. And then we brought the knees to the tricep and to the opposite tricep, working the hips, working the core, preparing the hips and the core and the back for arm balances, you know, and changing sides, maybe. And taking the first lunge, grounded archer. I'm going to give you a long hold here while I take a very quick bio break. Pardon me. Press the sacrum, shoulder blades back, push up, long front shoulder, catch back foot, and breathe. This is actually good because breathe until the deep thigh feeling shifts into a little bit of deep at the core. Good. I know some of you are counting on my bio breaks to be able to go deeper. Just kidding. And then release down, arm lock, pull the hips back, flex or not, back foot, and move. Stretch out. Engage base of large toe on the inner front foot. Slowly activate inner ankle, inner knee, up through the inner thigh. Eventually, even inner seat is lightly felt within the back leg stretch. And then lunge forward. I'm going to stand to the side body first today and just reach up with the hip focus. So we would go right to the hip opening. At this point, I'm just arm lock, side lunge, bend and extend because it feels so good. Take your variation that you like. Shoulders and hips. Spread your fingers so the wrist is bigger and stronger to hold on to if you're doing that. Then finger stance for the short arm lock, Scorpio, like a half moon. In the arm lock, as is, so that we would step up to the short stance. And if you can feel this forward standing inner heel base up through the inner deep thigh, so it's being strong for you to allow the stretch of that standing forward foot, outer leg, outer shin, knee, thigh,
hip. Good job. Then we open up the Scorpio free leg, free flow in it. Deep hip opener, very strong core. Straight leg reach up option is always there, but okay. Like a strong master high side kick. You're extending through that inner heel with everything you can feel. And then we drop down to the floor lunge. Pull the hips back for an arm bar, arm balance. Whatever that is for you. I'm going to chill out and just stretch, kick today. After having done the arm balance a million times in my life. And then push up, drop to the forearm, baby Scorpio. Nice counter, nice base pose. Once you're on the forearm, you can go ahead and opt, if you like, to stand down on the back leg like a dog and base that forearm still. And then you can step back into an upper cross core one, which is on the forearm, direct rib feeling. It's nice for you if you like that. Forearm cross core one for the baby Scorpio stand down. And then you can drop into the squat if you're looking for some deep pleasure today. Deep shoulder therapy. That's it for me. I'm going to press back to one forearm downward dog, Ekahasta Adho Pinchi Mayurasana. Downward peacock, not really, but downward forearm. Then I'm going to ask you to drop onto both forearms and forward press, build a little upper body strength. And then you can rest in downward dolphin, standing forearm, or kneel down and rest, or take Pinchi Mayura, or take the arm balance, whatever you like. Then wherever you're coming from, when you get down to the floor, we're going to push up straight arms into a gentle wave tiger body into the up dog or an upward plank, upward kneeling pose, and then pull back, downward dog or kneel down and rest. Second foot lunge, grounded archer, very gentle. Take it slow with a long hold. Push up through the hand, through the shoulder, lift up to the chest, reach back, press second, extra breath. Inhale, lift up, push up, exhale, twist back. And possibly catch the back foot for about 5 breaths. Very long, slow, deep. Constant pressure on the forward inner palm. Breathe through that front hand press rib area. On the exhale for core, inhale, open up for the twist, and exhale, continue the twist. Release, eventually take arm lock. I'm going to flex my back toes and pull the hips back and stretch out. Good. I'm going to come back to the arm lock lunge and stand down to the side body. Go right into the side pose. Whatever you want to do, bend and extend a little. And circumnavigate the arm or whatever. Reach up, hold the hip, or whatever you want to do. It's free flow, baby. It's my flow. Then take whatever variation you like with the mudra, the arm. Lock. Oh boy. Interesting. All right. It's been a long time since I could barely do the arm locks, the hip and step up. It's good experience. How to heal yourself. Slowly but surely. And if you like, you can lift up that half moon arm lock Scorpio leg. I'm going to extend pretty early and hold my hip, but I want to strengthen my hip, my inner leg, inner stance. Keep that inner heel by all means. Woo! Nice. And then when you feel ready to come down, you're going to go back again to kneel and pull the hips back. Yeah. And then take your arm bar, however you can muster and manage some kind of a leg on arm press. And then forearm it into a baby Scorpio, counterpose that lunging hip, feel that core. Ooh. Nice. Nice flood, fresh blood, and nutrients and water, and energy. Stand down option off the forearm. Straight arm can be straight. You want to adjust the position of the hand to get more push to the deep inner arm, underarm, the upper core, side body. Then upper cross core one option, step down behind, do what you like, plank, dog plank, or bow from the squat. Finger clasp is radical. Try not to pinch your lower shoulder as you open your upper subscapular, your upper underarm. And return to forearm press. It's fine to kneel down and rest, chill out. I'm going to take a little bit of a power press, forward pulse, standing or kneeling. If that's not enough strength for you, if you need more conditioning, of course you would just put your feet on the wall and pulse forward, whatever you fancy. Or take whatever arm balance pose you like as we prepare to finish this sequence and rest. Good job. Then after you've had a little rest, you can slowly consider to kind of plank or press or cobra or just hold your ground and check in. Make your way back to down dog as we prepare for the warrior, slow, gentle warrior flow. And take the first foot forward, stand down, center up, and take the pose that you enjoy. I'm going to core in right away and feeling a little lower back pressure. So I'm going to core in right away and alternate shoulder blade, trying to hug my arms into my ribs, navel towards spine. Feeling a little compressed in the lumbar. So I'm going to lace down on the thigh, balance into whatever stance I want, pelvis forward and tiger body up, inner thigh, inner seats, inner pelvis, inner navel, tail drops, long spine, core in, feel that. And when I slowly alternate my shoulder blades, working towards the shield, whatever you like, if it feels right. Take your shield up and back. Oh, nice. And core it back in. If you can, come around your chest, get back into your ribs with your upper arms. Good. A little bit. Core, make sure you're good. Inner leg, inner arm. Exhale at the navel and deeper into the pelvis. Shield up. Core in. One more, please, if you like. Shield core. And then I'm going to take the longer stance to enjoy the long back bend of warrior one. I'm going to lace down. It's okay to kneel down. I'm going to pick my back heel up into a lunge, but I'm going to remain standing. It's fine to kneel down if you need to. I'm going to lace up and circulate. Yeah. And circumnavigate. Pull those side ribs big. Woo. And other direction. I'm going to drop right away into my lunge twist. And take whatever variation that feels right. Yeah. Sure. Woo. All right. And then just when you had where you got where you need to go, we'll just full Scorpio out. You want to drop back into cross core, back bend. Welcome. Maybe counter pose with the cross core 2 wide squat, maybe. And eventually back to dog. Good job. Plank up dog, or just kneel down and keep your arms straight. Nicely done. Second foot warrior one. And enjoy that warrior one, Virabhadrasana, primary one. What my kids call Optimus Prime. I think it's Transformers or something. Back to the stars. They're the same mudras. Okay. Anyhow, take your comfortable stance that you like for core. Hug in. And work it out. If you're looking for a little more inner activation, lace the thigh above the knee. Take an extra breath and start from the inner toes lifted, inner feet, inner ankle, inner calf, inner knee, inner thigh, inner seat. Drop the tail, navel up, right? Pubic bone up, sacrum down, neutral pelvis. Rise up, shield up maybe. I know straight legs feels great when you're really working that drop back, but go ahead and lunge a little bit if you can muster to squeeze the inner thighs together. stabilizing the back from the seat, pelvic base. And core in 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then enjoy your favorite warrior 1. Once again, Optimus 1. Eventually, kneeling, lacing down, heel up or kneel down, and slowly lace up. Circulate. 5. Let's try the other direction. Come on, big boy. You wake up. It's time for your hunt. And then if you can take your lunge twist, however that works for you. I know I didn't set it up, so whatever you need to do, get to where you need to go. Oh boy, getting better. Little. That's good. Yeah. If your hip is compromised, you just push that upper thigh. Don't care about the prayer. Just push that upper thigh, base the hip from compression, and then twist. That's the way. If the hip's not responding, I know you know who I'm talking. You know who you are. I'm talking to your hip issue. Good. Just push that thigh down and don't care. Just twist, base the hip. Don't let it compress. Don't let the hip internalize. The hip goes out. The seats come together. Good job. All right. I forgot the sequence. Talking too much, but I'm gonna do an arm lock one more time and pull the hips back. I know it ends up in a cross core back bend and with a little arm bar on the way out, but so as you like. Second set. And full Scorpio or whatever, cross core, back bend, or anything. Rest. And the cross core 2, wide squat option. Counter that long, strong body. I'm not in the camera, am I? Whoops. That's okay, buddy. I fed you fish. I fed you chicken. Salmon flakes. Cat food you hate. You like the meat. Pull back and press down. We like sardines around here. Nice and raw. Ooh, stinky. Here we go. Push up. Oh yeah, we don't like to eat on the plate. We like to take it on the carpet. Yeah, all the blood and guts. Little bad boy. I don't care. And then stand down. Okay, real quick therapy, I promise. Swan twist, right? But let's do the butterfly, the difficult stuff, real slow. Exhale, kick in. Open it out, kick out. Exhale, knee out. Inhale, foot out. X, in, X, in. Big hip therapy on the standing leg hip. shoulder work, core, and swan in, like the big figure 8 that it is. And flex the back toes back, and wide finger stance wave option, whatever you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll to the outer thigh just in case. Recirculate. This is a terrible Dave Chappelle, my favorite comedian, gay CPR joke, like rescue joke. This is how they do CPR for their friends if the friends are dizzy. Are you okay, David? Then we take the twist and take the twist. Oh, funny bunny. And catch the back foot after you press the sacrum, maybe, or walk the back foot back to deepen the front hip angle, or whatever you like. Hi, sweetheart. Are you my boyfriend? You wish. You wish. You wish. Oh, yeah, sweet boy. Oh, and you can take the deep version. It's up to you. Hopefully one day, if it's not happening yet, your front cross leg heel will go above your front pelvis without pulling the skin or pressing the nerve. And that heel above the front pelvis, you know where it goes. Yeah, right in the psoas. Oh, right where it counts. Oh, and base that core twist, stretch, spiral with the direct pressure from the heel. Perhaps, if that ever happens. If it doesn't happen, you can just put a little tennis ball in there and make it happen. Okay, good for you. Whew. We have plenty of tennis balls. Here's one. There you go. You put that right under above your pelvis. Okay, and then just come up. Oh, stand down. Second side, if you like, or if you need a Scorpio, yeah, both sides, work it out. Get your body. That's right. Yeah, make it happen. And the butterfly, the Scorpio and the swan. We call that butterfly flow. Thumbs forward. Small reminder, pushing back like a down dog, not moving forward and back. Focus on the micro side to side natural movement to go deeper into the hip and shoulder joints. Good job. Oh, I could do this all night and all day. So let's go ahead and get through into the swan. Walk the back foot back and take your wide when you're ready. Finger stance. Roll. Of course, back toes flex optimizes the massage in the lumbar on the up, right, and the control of the long tail on the thoracic shoulder blade spine on the down. Oh, and when you're ready, yeah, take it down. Adjust your depth by walking perhaps the back foot back. Take your twist. After you, small detail, nobody knows or doesn't matter probably, but after you walk your back foot back, if your elbow's forward of your shoulder, basically like a 60-degree down dog, you straighten your arm, that's okay, but it's not great actually when you push up on the internal shoulder joint. So if you do walk deeper into the pose, try to reset your elbows under your shoulders, please. Just a little imperfection in my sequence. Come back under the shoulders, elbows. Then when you press up and turn your hand in, that internal shoulder gets the extension and it's enough space on the joint. Good job. Roll the front thigh, upper thigh out, close to the hip. Roll that seat towards the earth, sacral press. Inhale, press up, and exhale, twist. Tiger tail deep, or lizard tail, or cat tail, dog tail. Catch your own tail. And then the deep option's always there, you know. Oh, sorry. Roll to the outer thigh if you need to recirculate to optimize the joy and safe release if you go deeper. Recirculate the leg, good idea. And then drop in wherever you need to get to for a breath. Last option as we exit, as we prepare to return to the flow. Slowly stand down. Take whatever you like from the dog pose. Wave. If you need to Scorpio out, that's fine, or whatever you want to do. If you really feel a little hip compression, you would do full tiger tail. So, which is standing both heels in from a wide stance, and opposite hand to foot, standing inner heel base, diagonal forward standing foot. Catch and kick and push up so you don't collapse. Yes, center, good. And hold. Of course, you could do this kneeling. That's the prep. Or the gentle version. If you need it. If it's not enough for you, go ahead and plank it forward. Then later, if you're teaching super power, you could, do it. I don't know. Never tried it before. Oh, that's okay. That's something. That ought to be enough for even Gunga, my Viking sexy warrior. Then, anyhow, we do the other side. So we drop the other heel in and catch the other foot. Kick, press, calm, kneeling option. Center, don't fall backwards. Don't compress the spine here. Shift like a plank. Try to turn on that navel front rib. Good. Shift forward. Push it up. Kick it up. Sorry. Good. And then make your way to your tiger body. Go ahead, flex in, really drop that tail. Feel the stretching ribs off this middle spine. Feel the stretch of the core. Okay, buddy, go drink some water. And then pull back. Rest or recover. I'm feeling a lot of work in my upper rib cage spine, my thoracic dorsal spine. So I'm going to suggest you do whatever you need to do. Some of you are having your knees and feet together, pushing your sit bones to the side to the floor, which is beautiful. Some of you Scorpio, opening the hip. All good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and ask you to take downward dolphin one more time. Pressing it back like down dog is going to stretch the shoulders and planking it forward like a plank. Will strengthen the shoulders and the chest. I'm going to do it on the wall, but you're welcome to do it on the mat. Or 5. And if you can shift forward, it's okay to kneel down. Good job. Now let's do one more therapy for the shoulder when you're ready. After you press back, after you press forward, I'm going to fold the arm under and lie my ribs on it. And reach forward with the free arm. And then the folded arm, you know how I do the reverse tie twist. So the folded arm leg, counterintuitively almost, will kick up and lock you into the stretch. And then you have a hammer fist for the pillow or whatever you need. Neutralize the neck and the throat. I hope that felt good. And then release your leg down and lunge the opposite leg, and you can enjoy just a gentle, simple, quick, a brief pause for a regular tie twist. Check in with the effect of the practice. Come back. Press off the forearms and pull the hips back as you like. Stand down or kneel down. Tiger, Viagra, Sana, tiger pose. Press up. Viagra Kosha, tiger body. Pull back. Feel good. Make your way. When you're ready, but fold the opposite arm under and slow it down from the forearm on the floor. It's easier to descend onto the shoulder. I will do the advanced percussion work. That's not necessary. And then reach the free arm forward and take a breath. We all know by now that flexing the toes and shifting the hips forward will drop the folded leg shoulder blade and deepen the shoulder experience. But yeah, and you might need to fix your chest, I understand. And then take a breath. The more you walk the fingers of the free arm forward, of course, you can feel more get stretched down the upper arm. Good job. Folded arm side lunge, like a reverse tie twist. Oh boy. And the exit is straightening the leg down, lunging the opposite side leg, and clearly you're in the gentle tie twist. Ooh, click. Ooh, nice. Yes. Remember, the real archer mudra, the real technique, is the 2 forefingers are hooking. The thumb hooks in to strengthen from the thumb base, but the 2 forefingers are hooking. That's pulling the bowstring, right? And then the other hand is holding the bow, and the thumb is basing the bow, like a warrior mudra that it is, and you actually draw the bow. And you catch the back foot. Ooh, lean back. With the breath, you flow. As the Black Eyed Peas singing their song, we're gonna be wild freestyle. We're gonna dance, dance, dance. Come on, baby. Sorry. Terrible. Great song. Terrible voice. I know. Keep it to the shower. Nobody can hear you. And then release and press up. Freestyle means free flow. Free flow means natural breath or breath technique that creates natural flow. The flow state, the real freestyle, to be free with style. Right. Do what you do. Great, simple hip therapy. Hips going side to side towards the floor. Ooh, and pulse one side. Feet parallel, feet, toes crossed, whatever. All right. Slowly, slowly. Okay, that was 1 hour. So slowly, slowly, we slowly come to warrior one, real slow. Make it happen. The smart, safe sound wave. Make your wave. Peak your power. Core in and prepare for cross strike. Short, wide stance, long, lean stance, whatever pleases you, whatever grounds you. Real slow. Then if you want to make a little circle, like a pectoral girdle circle, keeping the pelvis forward, right? Then just make that circle. Twist the spine from the pectoral girdle, stabilize from the sacral pelvis. And then neutralize your cross strike, cool it down, maybe. And set up your kick. If the hip is not going for the kick, you just lift the heel in the chest. Very good training. Micro conditioning of the hip. Good job, the strong hip flexors. If you're going a little more, you could go ahead and once you're prepped, get the idea, the mechanics, you can pull the leg a little bit. And look, I'm not hip flexing the hip yet. I just lift the back foot a little. Boom! Just really gives you the idea of that power. Like glute power. You work, use your ass. And then relax it. Good. Inhale, relax it. Exhale. Just lifting the back foot, bending the knee, not the hip, basically. Very nice feeling. Stabilize your back from your base. So if you have a collapsed vertebra or herniated donut, like me and others, it's better to work micro power and don't go for range yet at this time. Or keep doing that or rest, or we go for the kick. Slow. And we work the deep hip, the deep core. So as is the hip flexor, right? Very gentle. And eventually try to catch and hold if that's happening for you, or you can put your foot on the table or the chair or the wall. Cross, kick. Well, cross, kick. Wait, my hip doesn't do that right now. Oh, inner base press. Base of large toe forward. Stabilize all joints, all father, all mutter. And then twists. It could be a little simple twist. Just holding the wall, holding your thigh, put your foot on your thigh, little twist is so nice. So kung fu position, inner thigh from the inner arch of the foot and front thigh from the base of the toe. Good job, that's fine. Or as you like. And then finally, catch, activate inner line, base, deep hip, forward motion, kick up. And then swing flow or just walk back and rest. The baby swing. It's all about swinging the leg and planking forward and pushing up. Weak. Sorry. But it's fun. So we take it down. Take it up. And wrist therapy, please. Release the lumbar. Drop the elbows, back hands eventually, if you like. Flex or pull back. Flex toes, sitting seat towards heels. Very gentle. Flexing forwards with the spine flex. Getting strong. Pull apart the hands. Feel the shoulders widen. Hugging upper inner arm, advanced micro move. Very smart. And stand down is the big deal. Not for everybody. Super joint conditioning, which is needed in this world so the joints can support you in any situation. Good. And then release, roll the wrist from the finger, wave, and grip. Encounter that backhand press with a strong grip. I'm super wide, only my thumbs are on the mat, but hey, I'm going for that big pectoral girdle. I want to feel my chest. I want to feel my inner arms. I want to pump my guns a little bit. Or not my battleships. How about not my cruise ships, my pirate ships. Yeah, destiny is all. Yes. Oh my God, I'm addicted. I watch anything about Templar Knights, Vikings, discovering the new world, whatever. I'm all into the history of our nature. I'm trying to understand from the past. Good for you. All right. Yeah, second side. Boom. Slowly, slowly, gentle. Warrior one. Find your glory. Feel your grace. Your immanence, your energy emanating, radiating, expanding, contracting. Right. And lace down and lunge. Wait, I did that set already. Sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and do the cross strike. Prepare for the gentle kicking drill and start slow. I'm really leaning back on my heel just because I want to get neutral. I want that back leg strength through my glutes. So prepare for the kicks, but also stabilize the lumbar back. Just leaning back a little, working my back base, gluteal triangulation, checking my backbone, back heel, back base leg. When I feel stable, I might lunge a little, but stay pretty neutral. Lunging forward is the advanced one. You have to have a lot of core to lunge forward and strike in because it'll pull the back if you don't have to work a lot of ribs and abs, right? Pelvis, inner line of legs. Forward is intense. Neutral is best. And back base is extreme. Good training, extremely good training. And then we make that girdle. We make that corset, that circle of power, that shield. And then we circle, but the pelvis stays in the middle. Good job, inner legs. It's Also like striking the elbow behind you for close encounters from the back, whatever. Don't throw your elbow back so you could strain your shoulders. Just keep the circle a little more. Reestablish your range in your shoulder girdle, blade and joint, and upper ribs. Good job. All right, let's just set the kick. The heel comes up, the chest comes up. Inhale, relax. Exhale, pull. Inhale. Some micro movement, lots going on. Establish your power. Good. A little more. Good job. Basic animal. Show your power by expanding your form. It's nature and feels right. And then, as I did earlier, we're just going to bend the knee, not the hip. It's just such a powerful glute training. Just, that's it. Just the foot comes up a little because the knee bends. The pelvis is neutral. Good job. Feel that back chain, really good. Very nice. A couple more. You don't have to make my strong force breath. It can be very soft. That's fine. S for soft core, gentle power. All right, strength is receiving. All right, as the great Mark Whitwell, All Father Yogi, teaches us. That he learned from Krishnamacharya direct, one of my teachers, and yours now. So here comes the kick. If you want it, take it in. Clearly my strong side. I want to do it more. I'm going to wind it down and try to catch the kick and balance for the set. Looking for power, you push down on the thigh above the knee. Don't hit your knee, just the front thigh. If you're looking for power, a little resistance. Target lets you go strong and protects you. It'll also shock you into the being very aware. It's just a different level of stealth consciousness. Good job. And then eventually catch it. And hold your position. Cross. Yeah, whoops. Inner stance. Inner leg. Inner hip. Inner seat. Good job. Establish your power. Cross, cross, kick, or just put your foot on a chair and bend your knee if you want, or on the couch, or hold the wall. And twist. Again, it could be a soft twist. Your hand on the wall, foot on the thigh or something, whatever you need. And counter catch. Hug in, face, standing leg again. Lean on the thigh, shift forward, deep hip, forward weight, kick up. Whew. Okay, good job. Swing flow or just take a break. That's fine. Just keep that plank. Keep the long shoulder. Inhale, push. Exhale, relax. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, relax. Neutral back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, forward bend. Good. Good job. Keep going. Use the wall. Whatever you need. I'm just circulating my pelvis to release my back and increase my front, connect my side. X-flex and extend, or just waddle. You just wag your hips and just feel relaxed and release. Good job. I don't need the wrist therapy again for some reason, but if you do drop and press, make sure to consider to pull your hands apart to make your wrist, elbows, and shoulder joints spacious, protecting the nerves, stretching the tendons. Good job. After that, I'm going to take finger stands and before you do any push-ups, please remember every time for you and your students, your friends, family, to tiger body first before any extended press, which means, of course, X flex forward like a plank. Then inhale, lift your chest bone with the ribs still on, and the power is it's totally different experience. Just simple shift. Find the power first. Use 2 tennis balls, just put your hands down or strike stance. And from the flex, so much comfortable power. And then keep that navel. Feel that rib. Yeah. Then we'll add on that when you have done enough for yourself, then I'm going to invert the palms completely backwards, not backhand press, inverted palms. So that we're on the palms, but the fingers point backwards, right? It's a very short stance. Probably need to walk your knees up close to your fingers so that you have the opportunity to try to bend your elbows back. You won't go very far, but the closer your knees are to your hands comfortably, the more you can bend your elbows. And go deep in that forearm tendon to the wrist. Good for you. That tends to pinch for people that collapse their hands out. So this is a great stretch. Resets people's bodies so they could get back to inner palm. Good job. Flex as you please. And then arch your back, bend again, bend your elbows. Why? So that you can remember to squeeze your biceps when you flex your spine and try to resist the elbow extension. Got me? Get me? Got me? Good. Squeeze the bicep with the bent elbow with the long tail back bend. Then exhale, squeeze inner thigh, flex spine up. Try to keep the elbows bent. They'll straighten, but less. Squeeze biceps. Feel the shoulder go deep now. To the head of the arm. I don't advise teaching standing up. It's just you can't know at all if it's going to injure somebody, micro tear their. Most humans are not ready for that in these times. Let's tell you right now, I wouldn't teach that normally unless we've been working together for a while. And you can't reach through the screen and smack me in the head. And then backhand press, as you'll notice right now, if you did inverted palm, is definitely the counter pose for inverted palm. So once you get on your palm with your fingers backwards, you feel that compressed wrist, right? Now go from the muscle tendon to the joint direct. Backs of the hands, fingers spread, thumbs point directly forwards. And there's the weight in the inner palm from the back side. Good job. Pull the hands apart. Feel the shoulders drop. Maybe hug in. And flex up from the inner leg. Drop that tail. Long shoulder joint. Wide blades wrap the ribs. All good things. Then we must roll the wrist and take finger stance again, because you may notice at this deep point that the finger stance is totally the counter pose for the backhand press, just as the backhand press is absolutely the counter pose for the inverted palm. Anyway, don't forget to flex the tiger body before you take the press. Feel the chest peak, feel the pecs peak, feel the biceps burst, feel the pecs pop. Feel your best. Palms down, maybe index forward, and stand down. Good job. Sorry, but I need to do some shoulder work from that deep kinmaku fascia work, a deep joint tissue work, tendon work. So I'm going to drop to the forearm, go into my side lunge like a warrior two right away, but I'm kneeling. You could also put your foot up on your inner thigh and try to balance Some people could take lotus like a horse face pose and kneel down from a squat. Work the hip, open the hip, strengthen the shoulder. Little kneeling lotus, funny sage monk pose. If that's too radical, I wish you could keep your arm forward, hand forward to keep your shoulder out. But if you need to cross your arm for easier balance, that's fine, but you compromise the internal shoulder. The straight extended shoulder would allow you to push your knee off the ground like a down dog, but you're in a side kick, back foot sideways, warrior two back foot pose, back foot 90, and just push your knee off the ground and go deep, deep into your shoulder and side body. Inner blade. And plank forward, little strength. Maybe the knee barely touches the ground. And release down. Good job. Take a break. Seisasana Oshio. Let's try to kneel and rest. With the hands on the thigh, we can recirculate below the heart, that pumped arm a little before stretching it again for this long, strong counter pose. After all that strength and dynamic length, forearm press length, strength, we pull it up in a neutral, soft way. We just pull it back. Remember, we're pulling it back, not sideways. There's nothing wrong with sideways. It's just a different stretch. You want to work your side body, you go for it. You want to work your deep shoulder joint, you need to hug in and go backwards. Good job, like a back bend. And of course, if you were to lunge the opposite foot, that's the lunge pull twist, right? That's what makes it more engaging of the whole inner X line. So if you took the opposite foot forward of the pulling arm, pulled back and lunged, it could be this juicy long core connection. And then, yes, for sure, that side body crunch could come into play. Now, I would pull back first, then pull side body. Because the lunge gives you all that leg strength to stabilize your back from that side crunch. You don't pinch the lumbar. Yeah, the sacral. Then, of course, you're so prepped. Yeah, you can pull it out. Towards the lunge, you can hook the upper arm, the inner forearm and bicep, pull it out. You could eagle it, if that's nice. Your shoulders are not feeling to get pressed in an extended spiral. You would not lift your arms up. You just core in, that's fine. And maybe to the floor. Get back into the lumbar, into the navel. Make your animal sound. Hope that's not irritating. And then I'm certainly not acting. Just feels right. And I'm going to come up and pull back because I feel like my, pardon me, shoulder's ready to do it. And if you wanted to get crazy, the forearm, Scorpio. That's kind of stupid. I never did that before. I just tried it. It does work if you're in a down dog, though. Very good shoulder conditioner. But anyway, when you're pulling it out, all that work we did, if you want to play with that, you go ahead and take your time. But eventually, yeah, you'd be set up for the deep variation. You'd have your best chance to go deep, shoulder towards knee on the outer thigh. Then you'd have your best chance to get to the hand to the floor, maybe even palm down eventually for the first time, and no more block or finger step. Maybe, but okay. The back inner heel can stand down if you want to base the left inner thigh, and then reaching up right inner arm all the way through that inner rib core. That's hard to feel that there, I know. Good. And counter out for a baby tiger tail. Pardon me. Counter stretch. and drop, and take the weight of your body into the gravitational field of the floor. Pull back up into the atmosphere. And draw back into the shadow where we find the true powers in the hidden, in the unknown, and the mystery. My story, right? So let's try the other side. Remember the horse face thingy that we did. So the horse face thingy was like a warrior 2 back foot, like a plank, and a step in line, like you're gonna kick out, but then you just take a half lotus and kneel down. So your side body. Wait, I did that side. Where am I? Oh, sorry. You do your other side. And kneeling, bending both, squatting the standing heel. Okay. If you have enough cushion for your knee, if your inner forward palm is based well, you're in a good position. I'm just holding my hip in the back. And maybe eventually you could push your knee off the ground and work a little more like a down dog. And eventually plank it. What I didn't do on the first side, pardon me, I would turn the thumb forward, and from the lotus, you could just catch your outer foot and kick it out and come around. I forgot that. So what will happen naturally, whether you stay on the mat or not, you'll notice that that pose is about what's on the floor in one line. So the hand and the foot that are basing the floor are definitely on one line. So if you set up the hand and the foot that are on the floor in one straight line first, you've already set up on your mat in alignment. Okay, activate the inner power of the leg and the arm. I'm gonna, yeah, so that's that. Whoa. It's dangerous. I'm going to shift to the other side. Sorry, because I want to do the last part. My half lotus, my warrior 2 back foot, squatting, down dogging, planking, kneeling. Okay, catch outer foot, kick out. Maybe slow down knee, take it easy. Right, and counter pose. Cool. Of course, you can do this kneeling. I have to go back to the second side for the counter pose. And drop. I'm going to do the shoulder work on the second side. So I'm going to take Sesasana and consider to hug my arm raised above, like you're holding your back of your head. Raise the arm up, but hug the arm in and pull back for a while. Whoops, I'm supposed to stop teaching now. Who loves to teach? So we'll take the opposite foot forward and finish our set, please, if possible. Lunge and pull and look back. Spread the fingers, believe it or not, thumb points down. Get that open arm joint expansion. Continue to deepen the lunge slowly, slowly. And then when you feel juicy in your lumbar, a long pull on your psoas or your back leg that's getting pulled up the side body, then you can side crunch. Yeah. Ooh. Then you can pull it across. I know you would want to drop into a lunge twist, but we go a little extra, pull it out towards the lunge and lunge. You're above the elbow maybe with the hooking inner arm. Then a little eagle, Garuda. I like to core in like a Mayura. Maybe a dip towards the ground. Careful on that hip.
And then maybe now you'd be good for your shield. Yeah, we did the forearm dog. Do that if you want. I'm gonna go for the shield. And the lunge. And the lunge. And then if you want to take the eagle dog, you go right ahead. Adho Mukha Garudasana, downward facing eagle. A lot of shoulder strength, but a little compression, so you don't stay there forever. Come back to your lunge, a little silly backwards sequencing there, sorry. But we leave the eagle, so that was the eagle chant. We go into our deepest possible upper outer arm to upper outer thigh. Oh. Oh, pretty good. Deep as I've gotten in a while. And the broke back, broke hip, and the counter pose, little Scorpio probably. As we finish up today, started a little late. I will definitely straighten my leg on the Scorpio. I need more breathe on the hip. Pelvis sideways, but leg extending through the heel. Very long kick. And probably counter with a straight leg Scorpio on the other side. Find out what you need to balance out your body. Of course, if there was a wall, that would be boss for the cross score right there. So much press support from the wall. Woo! So good. The wall is definitely our friend. All right. Gonna cross the ankle, thumbs forward, flex, press up. Very brief micro press. And jump through to sit, relax on your back. And then rock your spine, a little quick bicycle and cross strike maybe if you like. I know it's closing in on the next episode of the day, of the night. So if you can, I'm just gonna quick bicycle, but slow movement. Little brief, slow set. You're looking for more, just get your heel closer to the floor on the kick. Deepen your bridge in your back, and then lift your shoulder blades, hopefully from your ribs, not your hands, and flatten your back, and then start to twist and reactivate your rotating bridge in your back, lower spine. Okay, I can't do it anymore, so I'm going to plow out. Yes. I'm going to baby bridge up. Stretch that core, activate the glutes, stabilize the back. I get a wrist, fist over the elbows, press through the upper arms. Use that back strength. And then a real quick little scissor, please. You can just keep your feet high, make micro movements, very gentle. Let this lower sacrum be the base. Feel the grace of the spine. Cross strike. Turn on the oblique side body. Work the ribs and the waist. Not only to train proper deep long core, but also that protects the back as you strengthen the front. Grab the mat, bend your elbows first. Hike your elbows up, grab the mat with bent elbows.
Push backwards until your skin stops, your fascia stops. You roll up from the core for once, not your back, when you go into plow, and then half plow, middle spine balance point, and fighter move. We'll work it out. Cool. Oh, and finish today with a tie twist. That'll be enough today. Thank you. You need a little more movement therapy before or in between the sides of the tie twist. You just do your little hips on one side, sacrum on the other side. Little modern dance drill, just a bit smaller, just a little bit. Edge of the mat, edge of the mat, edge of the mat, edge of the mat. Take your second twist. And then choose the side that your body needs. Finally, you'll know. If you absolutely have lower back pain, then you should do a Bandha bridge or just take Shavasana, whatever you need. Oh, and Odin, of course, the Allfather, the Allmatter, Odin and Frey. All right. God bless you. Bless you all your days. Bless my stars. And Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste. I'm going to close here and let you rest. Whew. Nice one today. Good job, everybody. Namaste.